Greetings, my friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Paul Sivanda, Seventh-day Adventist historian and author of the book God's Grace to Our African Race, Volume 1. Now, today I'm going to be looking at the first institutions of the church in South Africa, or in Africa, if you please. Now, we have talked that the Seventh-day Adventist Church entered Africa in 1887, that's officially, and they began preaching. They began using uh, literature as a launching pad. I mean, there was a lot of prejudice, remember. There was a lot of looking down upon. There was a lot of skepticism with this Sabbath issue in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, which has just entered Africa. So the first institution was an elementary school that was found in Kimberley, which was established by Jessie Rogers, the wife of pioneer Joel Rogers. I mean, she was known as the the born teacher. I mean, teaching was in her veins, and she was good at it. So she established the first elementary school in 1893 in Kimberley. And the first institution of higher learning was found um in Claremont, Cape Town, by the name of Claremont Union College, which is the forerunner of what we know today as Helderberg College. I mean, that was established in 1893, and then it changed its venue. It became Spoonkop College in Natal, close to Ladysmith, and then it was moved again to its present location in Somerset West, and it was renamed Helderberg College, which is now Helderberg College of Higher Education. So this was the beginning of SDA education institution. But then Helderberg or Spoonkop or Claremont Union College was basically established for Europeans only. I mean, blacks were not allowed there. Colors were not allowed there. It was strictly for Europeans. And I mean, that's how it was. And so the problem was that the blacks didn't have anywhere to go to get an Adventist education. Hence, Bethel College was instituted. Um, yes, and that served as an institution for blacks, Seventh-day Adventists, and it was instituted in Butterworth, Eastern Cape, and it still exists today as a school. And then the colors also needed an Adventist education, and they didn't have one for themselves. So Good Hope College was established for the colored. So we now had the Helderberg College for the whites, Bethel College for the blacks, Good Hope College for the coloreds. And that's how it was, and things went like that. But the unfortunate part was that Helderberg College, when it was compared to these other two colleges, it was far ahead. The other two colleges didn't have, they lacked in resources, finances, and many other things. I mean, there was a lot of favoritism there. But things went ahead, and Adventism went ahead, but the coloreds and the blacks were groaning. And so those are the first institutions that we have. And then on the medical side, we find the Claremont Sanitarium, which was known as the SEN, which was also at Claremont, that was established in 1897. And well, it didn't last so long. 1901, the church lost the sanitarium to the Wessels family, and today it is history. And then we also had Nogupila Hospital, which was in what do you call this place? Sophia Town, yes, which was in Sophia Town, which was established in 1936. Well, the church sold it, but there were issues of apartheid that were involved there. And Nogupila didn't last long. Well, it at least lasted for more than 20 years. And then in the 50s, 1959, if I'm not mistaken, when the present government decided to relocate everybody from Sophia Town and make way for white settlers. And Sophia Town was destroyed, and yes, and so everyone was moved to Meadowlands in Soweto, and that was the end or the demise of our health institution in South Africa. And up to today, we don't have anything tangible when it comes to the health institutions. We have no hospital here in South Africa. And this was the beginning of the institutions in South Africa. And we can see the hand of God behind everything. Despite the apartheid, the separation and everything, but we can see the hand of God in our history. And we can use some of those things to strengthen ourselves in the present time and know that God is still on our side. And Adventism is God's business. And as Adventists, we should learn to make His business our business. May God richly bless you.